is next.
Athletics.
Chris Bassett is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Kansas City, the catcher, Salvador Perez.
First pitch on its way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
First pitch, 640.
Now a swinging bunt. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. The temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a chopper to third. Chapman brings it in, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Batting second.
A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matty, I'm looking for signs of life from Andrew Benintendi. When it comes to facing right-handed pitching this season, he's hit under 200. I just can't figure it out. He's too good of a player to hit 200 facing anybody. So he'll be looking to figure that part of the game out ASAP.
Here's Carlos Santana now. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And this is lined hard to deep left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. A ball and no strikes comes into play here at 273. 5 homers and 36 RBIs. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Yeah. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The center fielder, number 2.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Santana at third with 2 away. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Royals leave one, and now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Danny Duffy is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So now here is Matt Olson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
He's set. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball one.
Now the 1-0.
Ball two.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. To 2-2 now.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. One out, nobody on. 2-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is camped under this one, and that's out number 2.
Batting third.
With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Matt, Sean Murphy's a guy that really needs to turn things around. He had only 1 home run last month, so if you're looking at a guy in the middle of the order with just 1 homer, your team's not going to score a lot of runs. He's got to turn on the power in this lineup if this team wants to have any success at all.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back on it is the left fielder. Gone! A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Batting fourth, the catcher,
In at the plate is Sean Murphy as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 6 home runs and 32 driven in. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Outside, 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Three and 1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Chasing after it is Taylor. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Here's Jed Lowry now. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. Second inning coming up, and Oakland has claimed the early 1-0 lead. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the second baseman, Hanser Alberto. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Hey, as a hitter, you got to tip your hat right there. 2-0, you're sitting all over a piece of cheese, and he pulls the string right there. Let's see if the batter makes an adjustment and sits changeup right here.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here it comes. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The 1-0. Benintendi starts the day as the second leading vote getter amongst left fielders in all-star balloting, so we may see him be honored as such this year.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Now the 2-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In is Jorge Soler. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 5 homers, and he's driven in 24. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Fouled away. Benintendi leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Chopped weakly to the left. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Murphy goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. One left for Kansas City. They trail this one 1-0. Now to the plate, here is Tony Kemp, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Second baseman, Tony. Yeah.
First offering. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Hit back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Batting 7. The right
Hey
field.
guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. Now the 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Very weakly on the ground. Now another 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting 8. the designated hitter, number 37.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Aramis Garcia. Tried to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. First pitch on its way as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball called for strike 2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Frozen on the fastball, never had a chance, and the inning is over. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. We're back from Oakland right after this. Digging in now for Kansas City, Nicky Lopez, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
One and one. Here it comes.
Lined but speared on a hop.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. First pitch of the AB on its way. Line drive to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So now Carlos Santana. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
We're back now as the A's are ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. They entered the day leading the league in round trippers, and talking with some of their players before the game, they said they know home runs are a big part of their game, but it's not something they try to focus or rely on. They said as long as they're attacking good pitches to hit and not trying to do too much, the rest will take care of itself. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding in to bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. Duffy sets. First pitch on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now the pitch. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there.
Now
he had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And it's fouled away. He went down swinging to start the home first. Ready with the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Runner at first with 2 gone, and digging in now, Ramon Laureano.
And that was a great swing he put on that changeup last time up to hit that home run. Just an absolutely textbook job of letting it travel, keeping his hands back before exploding on it.
He's set and the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Chapman, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is up at the letters, but he gets the call. Strike 3. The A's strand 1. But they're on top 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Whit Merrifield. First pitch of the AB on its way. That's by him for strike 1.
1-1.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Michael Taylor. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
In there, strike 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 1-1, here it comes. And that misses. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Next to hit is Hanser Alberto. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it, and that's the first out. Next up, Andrew Benintendi. The potential tying run for him at third base. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. No movement on base. It's ball one. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Fouled away. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Once again, a 3-2. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Now to bat, Hunter Dozier trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. 1 run is scored.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line. You can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
In now, Jorge Soler. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
3-2 to the Royals' designated hitter.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fouled off. Benintendi, the runner at third. Dozier is over at second with one down in the inning. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with one away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in next, Nicky Lopez. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Chapman into foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Still only one out in the inning. A bouncer to the left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador.
And up steps Salvador Perez.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
To Lowry at the bag. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Like clockwork, a 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. More from the East Bay right after this. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next will be the power-hitting catcher, Sean Murphy.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First delivery to him, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
All even now, 2-2. Duffy sets and delivers. Softly hit to short. He's right there. And there's one down now.
Now batting, shortstop, Jed Lowry.
Now one down with the bases empty. And up next, the switch-hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Two away now in the Oakland 4th. And striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. First pitch on the way.
Ball.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. A's are gone in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Digging in, the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Now the 2-0 home. And it's fouled away. Bouncer to the left side, and this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the fifth. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Whit Merrifield next to bat as he rips it on the ground to second, and that's through, a base hit. The runner scores from second.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Deolis Guerra takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Here's a look over to first, just keeping him close. Stepping in now, Michael Taylor, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Throw over to first. Runner's back. Here it comes, 1-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
And he fouls this one off. Runner goes for second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Laureano is right there, one down.
Now batting, second baseman, Hanser Alberto.
Up next, Hanser Alberto. He grounded out last time up. First pitch of the AB now. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Merrifield leads off first with one away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled away. Ball 2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Runner at first here, one man out. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
3-2 pitch. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back. And there he goes toward second. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
The batter, the left fielder, Andrew.
Ready now is Andrew Benintendi. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. Two out with the man at first. Oh, 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Taken there by Lowry. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Popped up. Alberto trying to get there. And that's out number one.
Now batting, number 37.
Striding forward now is the DH, Aramis Garcia. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
0-1 the count. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And it's quickly 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. One run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
So now it's Mark Canha, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier.
The third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
First offering, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. And he falls behind now, 2-0. The pitch. Hit out towards second. Right to him. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Jorge Soler. It was a walk in his last trip. Now here's the first offering. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Now the pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Center fielder looking up and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. It's a solo shot for Jorge Soler. 6th home run on the season for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box, Nicky Lopez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. One and 2, the count to the Royals shortstop.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Standing in now, Salvador Perez. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Fastball well outside. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But a run for the Royals here in the inning, and it came on this home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Royals 5 and the A's 1. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
From the stretch. Fouled off. Duffy sets, coming at him with the 0-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Here comes the 1-2.
That's ball 2.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
At the plate, Matt Chapman. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Merrifield is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Number 22.
Striding in for Oakland, Ramon Laureano. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is underneath this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. A's are gone in order. They're down here 5-1. Jesus Luzardo will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Carlos Santana will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Carlos Santana.
Pitch on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-1. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Kenna is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
The right fielder, number 15, with Merrifield.
Now at the plate here is Whit Merrifield. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the AB now. Chopper to short. Scooped up. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The center fielder, number 2, Michael A. Taylor.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Michael Taylor, 0-for-2 for him to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And that ends the inning. KC down in order. They lead this one though 5-1. Into the box, Sean Murphy. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Count even at 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Jed Lowry.
Next to stand in is Jed Lowry. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses again, 2-0. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Gabriel, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
To the plate now, Tony Kemp, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 2-1. Lowry stands at first with 1 out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 2-2. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
The batter, the right fielder, Steven Piscotty.
Into the box now, Stephen Piscotty, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Number 37.
Next up for the A's, Aramis Garcia, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Ready with the 0-2. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. A runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 delivery. And he takes this one high. 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Matt Olson.
Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Jacob Junis trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. In now, Matt Olson. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 1-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2 men are on with 2 men out. High and away, not close. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-0 pitch. is looked at for the first strike.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So stepping in is Matt Chapman, trying here to plate the tying run from second. And now the first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
And it's fouled away.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 2-2 pitch.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
He set the payoff pitch. Popped him up. Dozier has room in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Royals 5 and the A's 3. Lou Trevino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. Trevino is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Pops this one up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 2-2. Hit down the third baseline. Chapman's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Two balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Hunter Dozier is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
Hunter Dozier digging in now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Two and 2 to Hunter Dozier. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Struck him out. Royals go down 1-2-3, and it remains 5-3. Now to the plate, Ramon Laureano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Merrifield is there, one away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Sean Murphy. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. One out, nobody on. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Lowry.
Josh DeMont enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. At the plate now, Jed Lowry. As he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a base hit last time up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Strike taken up in the zone.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
A little bouncer. That's 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Sergio Romo enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. New inning set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. The pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Laureano is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, shortstop, Nicky Lopez.
Next, here is Nicky Lopez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Here comes the 0-1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Popped up, and no one will get this one. 0-2 once more. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Reined in, and that's the second out.
Now back, the catcher,
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Salvador Perez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. The 0-1 lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. KC down in order as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Greg Holland enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. So now to the plate, Tony Kemp singled in his last at bat.
The second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Now the first pitch. And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Benintendi is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
The right fielder, Stephen.
Now it'll be Stephen Piscotty. Flew out last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now here it comes.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Now here it comes.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
So now to the plate, Aramis Garcia. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Piscotty, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me, the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate, Mark Canha, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Last strike now for Oakland. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Kansas City come out on top for their 30th victory. Danny Duffy earned his 5th win of the year. Chris Bassett was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Greg Holland closes the door for the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.